Bartender reacts to the craziest bar fights of Bar Rescue. Oh, I am clocking in for this. I've lost my temper a time or two. I guess you can call them fights.
Dude, you literally just said because it's weird. Oh, you.
With coworkers, with owners, and yes, even with annoying customers. But they deserved it. Excuse me for not putting up with your bullshit. I don't start fights, okay? I end them. I'm a queer Italian. A hot temper? You don't say. It's literally in my blood. And before anyone tells me to go to therapy, too late. Okay, I already am. I'm on the working on myself phase of life instead of monetizing my behavior by freaking out on YouTube or reality TV shows. I will say though, the way I've been able to turn my trauma into a paycheck should be studied. I can admit and acknowledge my temper sometimes, but I stand by every single one of those fights. It's simple, just don't piss me off. Is that a threat? No, it's a warning. My therapist is gonna wanna talk about my delusions next, I'm sure. I'm healing! Okay? Not healed, but not all temper tantrums are valid. So I thought we could react to the craziest bar fights of Bar Rescue and judge them together, since my opinion might be a little skewed. I want to hear your thoughts as well, so be sure to stay until the end of the video. Like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe for future ones. I put them out weekly because I'm a globally disgraced bartender on the road to redemption. And now let's get into the video. Ding ding bitch, round one, let's go.
She's drunk. Look at how she's moving her body. You can tell she's incredibly drunk.
And shut the f up or I smack you.
Here's the thing. I've definitely reacted to this clip before. This girl was performing. She was on the clock for this. That right there, I would have personally loved this. But I can acknowledge that that's not professional and not how you should talk to customers. Even though they used to pay me to do that at my first bartending job. Because apparently when I'm a bitch, it's also funny. Could you imagine? I've made a whole career out of it. People used to literally come up and tip me $5 to insult them. I don't know what kink I was satisfying, but I was down. I felt like a dominatrix. That was fun, but that was a different situation.
The hell was that? There you go. Whoa!
Chill out.
And that's a customer. Hey.
Get his ass! Get his ass, queen! I don't know what he did, but I side with the woman, okay? I don't know what he did, but I bet he deserved it. What did he say? What did he do? They didn't show that. They just show her attacking him for no reason. I can already hear the comments being written like, violence is never acceptable, Mike. That's so unprofessional. I get it. I know.
How do they make it through a shift, Michael? No idea.
Fuck y'all. Bitch, you ain't trying to help me because bitch, I'm good. Girl, get the f on with your silk jacket on. Who you think you is? Bitch, you think you Prince tonight, hoe? Fuck. So what's your point? What's your point? Jacket on.
It's like an episode of Bad Girls Club. See, I'm not the one who should be reacting to this. I'm literally trained to look at this as entertainment. I do reality TV. Look at Homeboy's face! Like, people are enjoying this. Even though it's not right. Okay, Michael, it's not right. Be better. This behavior is not acceptable. Okay, I'm learning.
No, with that jacket that's scratching her up, I know it's been scratching her. That cheap ass jacket. You supposed to be on me. You supposed to be on my side. The f you talking about it. What are y'all motherfucking hands?
Whoa!
Stop.
Stop! I gotta think this behavior is not uncommon for this place. The staff is literally enjoying it. But it is not conducive to a successful work establishment. There's like nobody in that bar. There's like 4 people sitting there. Maybe that's why.
Robert, you don't hear all this and I'm yelling and they're not listening? I'll be any bitch up outside these motherfuckers house. No, I'm motherfuckers can't because that's tonight. I quit this shit. Y'all bitches won't see me no more the rest of this week. And I swear to God, I'm clocking out. This is my last clock in forever.
Yes, that's wrong, okay? Yes, that's wrong. But how is that not performance? How am I gonna sit here and condemn her for that behavior when that exact behavior is literally what created a career for me? I guess the moral of the story is if you're gonna be a messy bitch, do it where casting directors are. Cause this bitch is doing this for free. She might be acting up a little bit because they're filming a show, there's cameras in there. People tend to turn on in those situations. Cause she's trying to get a spin-off right now. And I would watch. See, that's the thing. But of course, I gotta call things out like don't ever swing at a customer. That's gonna get legal. There's a difference between being entertaining and having a lawsuit against you. Knocking things over, shattering glasses. That can hurt people. That could cause you to have to pay for damages of the barware and people around you. So there's that. See? I can call things out. The fact that I like it doesn't make it okay. All right? See? Growth.
This is the most uncontrolled staff I've ever seen.
Y'all can cash out and do what y'all want to do.
What did they do right? Could they make a drink?
No.
Did they have the food items that they wanted?
No.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Where is my old fashioned?
I don't have the ingredients.
Really?
Did they respect each other? Did they respect the customers?
Okay, there's something right there. I may have been a messy bitch, but I was doing it while I was working. Okay, I was still good at my job. I was cussing bitches out while still getting their drinks in a timely manner. If you're gonna be a bitchy bartender, you still gotta make sure you do the bartender part. We don't have the ingredients to make an old fashioned. That's impossible. Whiskey, ice, simple syrup, and then like an orange and a cherry for the garnish. Every bar has that. Like outside of the garnish, it's 2 ingredients.
What happened? She wants to know why we didn't fix the floor.
Gary, why haven't you fixed the floor? I think that's like pretty, seriously.
I agree. Why isn't the floor fixed? It's obviously been something that they've talked about before if she's pissed. That's dangerous for the bartender. You have me working in unsafe conditions. Why hasn't this been taken care of? Because then when I slip, are you paying for the medical bills? Because I doubt this bar has insurance. Okay, I've never worked at a bar that gave me benefits. I know they exist. I'm just saying from my own personal experience. I can tell just by looking at this place that they don't give benefits. It's frustrating when you have to work in unsafe environments, especially if you've brought it up to management, because when they don't do anything about it, that just makes you feel like they don't care about you and your safety. If you don't care about me, why am I gonna care about my job? This video is literally just gonna be me defending the bad behavior.
Look at this. People are tripping. It's a liability now. Are you insuring this
You want to
place?
see a liability? Here you go. This has been a liability for the last 100 years.
You just caused
That's
more
a liability.
liability.
That's a liability.
So your argument is to show me another problem that you haven't fixed. Okay, great. Another point. Thank you for helping me in my argument. Why are we working in a place that hasn't fixed these unsafe issues? Oh, you're mad at me for 1 issue? Well, what about 2? How does that make sense? What was the thought process there? Are you trying to show me one issue that you need to focus on first before fixing the one I'm talking about? Because that's fine, but don't yell at me.
Look at this.
Is it normally like this in here?
This isn't a liability. I'm walking on plywood. This
They
one-
couldn't drink their drink. They're watching your sister and Gary scream and yell and curse each other across the bar. I think right now that they're just in shock.
Everything in your life has failed.
They aren't even taking us into the back or to the office. My brother, look at him.
I'll give myself credit there. Every time I've yelled at management, it was never in front of customers. Okay, the only time I've ever yelled in front of customers was when it was at the customers. I've had situations where customers may have heard me screaming at management from the back room, but like just play music and turn up the volume. Easy fix.
It was in bad taste. You went right after my father passed away. You got in my brother's head when he was vulnerable. And you know what you did? You destroyed the bar. It never came out of your pocket. My mom is struggling.
Okay, now we're going, okay, hold on. I thought we were talking about unsafe work conditions, and now we're going in a completely new direction. These people are just looking for a reason to fight. Because all this is showing me is that anything could have set them off. They just don't like each other. That's all this is. Which is why it's important to nurture good relationships, good communication, a good, healthy working atmosphere for all the staff that works in the bar. Like literally team building exercises. You gotta get along. You gotta work well together. Because if you don't, shit like this happens, which negatively impacts the business. Some jobs you could just avoid people you don't get along with to keep the peace, but service industry jobs, you work so closely with one another, it becomes a problem if there's like any animosity.
You suck, right? You suck. God.
Bitch.
You're an idiot, man. You can see what you want about me when you my
Bitch.
mess with my get the out of my face.
Where's human resources? There needs to be somebody dedicated to handle these situations. And there's not. I've never once had a human resources contact working at a bar. It just like doesn't exist. I'm sure there's situations where they do exist. I'm sure people are already writing in the comments, but just from my experience, never once. Even when we're told there is, like you'll send an email to like no one. I've literally been given fake emails before. Like, why don't they ever get back to me? Because they're not there.
I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
Customer.
you're not a customer.
My employee.
I'm not.
Go serve shots.
Way to go, Sarissa. She's actually looking out for customer safety. It's nice to see somebody doing their job.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's another thing. I like when people that work at bars get angry when customers aren't safe for like reasons like that. That to me shows that they're passionate about it, even though they might not be handling it in the right way, of course. But the reason people get so frustrated in these situations is so often you say things a million times and they just fall on deaf ears. It takes things getting to this point for someone to hopefully do something about it. That's bad management. Like, yes, the employee shouldn't be acting this way, but the issues that caused this behavior should have been taken care of. It honestly should have never existed in the first place.
We don't tell her.
I don't know. What are you doing? Hey, stop talking.
What's going on? They're arguing.
Yeah. Tell her to go sell the shots. Amanda, hey.
Stop.
Hey.
Stop.
Did you really just hit me in the face?
Look at this. How dysfunctional this is.
Ridiculous.
No, they're all arguing with each other. Yeah.
There's no hierarchy here. And that happens so many times in like the service industry. People think they're on equal playing fields and they're not afraid to act out because they're not afraid of repercussions. But in order for that to happen, there needs to be levels of respect. Higher management needs to be good at their job and be respected so people don't think that they could get away with this behavior. Like this girl just hit her boss in the face and she wasn't fired immediately.
Don't sit back here and bitch. Go sell them.
That's how the bar owner acts. Because you're a bitch.
She's a bitch. You're a bitch. Oh,
You guys are dumb.
I swear to God,
Dude, stop.
Like everyone's just dressed casually, not doing their job, but there's no fear. I shouldn't say fear, no one cares. As Latrice Royale once said, the level of unprofessionalism, far too much.
You serious? Stop doing that then.
So Amanda, the manager, and Sarissa, the shot girl, are arguing.
Wait, they're going. Oh.
She's the manager? The manager and the shot girl are brawling outside. What? The manager, who's supposed to model behavior for everybody else, is fighting the shot girl in the parking lot. How you gonna reprimand people or terminate them for bad behavior that you're also doing? Everything's wrong here, okay? The people at every single job level are messed up.
We gotta fight.
And they're really beating the hell out of each other. It's a full-blown cat fight.
Russell, let's stop this.
She's hitting her. Stop. What are you doing?
And this is happening when they're filming a show. Like, this is when I'm assuming that they would want to be on their best behavior. What happens when they're not filming a show? Or again, are they just acting up for the cameras? I gotta just think that this is stuff that happens all the time because this is a literal fight. This isn't like a fake TV moment. They're swinging, they're pulling hair, they're literally rolling around on the floor.
What are you doing? Hold on. This is your bar. Wait a second. You're the manager of this bar. How dare you disrespect that girl?
God, get out of my
Where's
face.
the owner of this bar?
Okay, at least he called it out. Say what you want about John Taffer. He handles things a little more intense than other people. But this is a situation I think you need to be intense. This man is literally at your bar, your failing business, trying to save it, and you tell him to shut the fuck up to his face. How do you save this? How do you come back? How do you come back from this? That's insane. Okay, even I wouldn't do that.
Get him out here now. Is this your manager? Do you allow her to beat up your employees?
No.
You have an employee.
No? What do you mean no? She just did. And y'all calm as hell about it. Too calm. That's the problem.
Beating her up. Her head hits that concrete.
You're out of business. That's assault. If she got hurt, she could sue you. This is your representative.
I would have sued no matter what. Right away. Assault? I'm taking you for everything you own. Please hit me. Someone please assault me while I'm at work on the clock.
She's beating up an employee. Why aren't you upset? No, why am I screaming and you're not?
I wasn't out here.
I will scream at you all day long. I don't listen. I will never hit you. My wife.
Okay. Oh my God. The manager who just assaulted them is literally smirking in the background. And instead of focusing on her and reprimanding her, they're fighting with John. I didn't see it. But you know what happened. I didn't see it. Just hearing about that should be enough. Girl, it's on camera. Don't scream at my wife. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be screaming at your wife if you guys were screaming at the girl who just beat the shit out of the... What is it? Oh my God, hold on. Am I crazy? Like, what are we watching? Priorities. Like, where should we be directing our attention right now?
I'm trying to save her ass. You're not talking to her, you're yelling. Why don't you stick up for her a little bit? I am sticking up for her.
You stick up for your business.
I'm fighting for her right now.
You stick up for your business.
Thank you. Even the wife knows. Priorities. Stick up for your business. Stop fighting with John and take care of business. Oh my God. The problem is people are dumb. The problem is people are dumb. This is why we shouldn't be defunding the Department of Education. Okay, it's obviously needed more than we think.
This girl will bury you. Fire her ass! If she's here tomorrow, I'm not. That's your choice. Good night.
The fact that he even needed to tell them that she should be, that's crazy. What am I gonna say? Management shouldn't beat up their coworkers. There you go.
Oh, I don't like this, John. I don't like this one bit.
Wait, Church, you can't be coming back here right now, though. Seriously, Church.
About to make me hit him.
Hey, y'all got a tab? Back up. Real?
Hey, whoa! Hey, whoa!
0 to, what? Hold on. 0 to 100. I don't even know what the fight's about. The guy was mad and went behind the bar, which is your first mistake, okay? If you're frustrated or you need to cool down, go outside. What have we learned from Vanderpump Rules? If you need a minute, go have a cigarette out by the dumpster. Don't make the problem worse by going behind the bar in front of your customers and instigating a bigger problem. Why do I have to say this? What am I doing right now? Is this news to anybody? Like, is anybody out there, like, taking notes? Who's paying for that equipment? Like, who's paying for the bottles they're breaking? They're breaking furniture? Like, there's alcohol inventory falling on the floor. That's a waste of alcohol. And, like, it's not right. And what's dude doing literally jumping over the bar? He's literally crawling over the bar. What are you gonna do? Why are you here? Why are you involved? I hope to break it up, but don't crawl over the bar. Like, just walk around it.
Look at him.
Oh my God.
They gonna leave.
Y'all think I'm a bitch like that?
They're still fighting.
Again, where's I was gonna say, where's human resources? Where's common sense? Not even to the fact that they shouldn't be fighting. Like, why hasn't anyone sued yet? That's my question. Don't tell me that this is the first time that this happened, okay? Don't feed me bullshit. If they can't control themselves when they're on a TV show, what's happening when there are no cameras?
Taylor just told me she doesn't work for me. She works for Justin. That's what she just told me. That's the kind of I'm telling you about. I'm tired of this.
So,
Oh my God, they're so hot. You got two aggressive, juiced up gorillas? Oh, I'm ready. Oh, we're about to see my trauma come out now. Why do I think that's hot? Oh no.
Is loyal to Justin. She doesn't respect Sean as an owner.
What you don't understand, I own this place. Right? That's nice. So you work for me, right? You work for me?
I'm sorry, you're done talking? Can I speak now? I will not work for you. Get out of my face.
See? See what I mean? By when you don't respect one another and you don't like each other, it's a recipe for disaster. How do these people keep their jobs? Like, if you don't like somebody and they treat you this way, that's like an excuse to fire them. So, like, what's the problem? I don't understand how this could be a reoccurring issue. Like, if I don't like you and you give me a reason to get rid of you, oh, bitch, so fast. I've been waiting for it. Thank you. Like, what? Like, what?
Get out of my face. You're not even yelling me, bitch. I don't care. I swear to God.
Okay, this is exactly what I was just saying. Instead of getting angry and getting physical and violent at your job, if you're management and someone's acting this way, just fire them. Just get rid of the problem. What is this doing? You want to hurt them? Hurt their wallet. You gotta be more insidious. See, these people aren't thinking right. You really want to get someone? Don't always rely on getting them physically. Get them where it hurts, you know? Make them broke.
look at this.
Can you get out of my face, please? Right here. Call me a You're a whore.
This is a business place. Do you believe this?
It's disrespecting you guys.
Do not cry. He is not worth. I'm serious. Don't do that. You don't give him the satisfaction of that. He breaks every single person.
I love that he's crying. He's sensitive. This is so Jersey. This big, aggressive guy with muscles just crying right away. That's me. I'm relating.
He's crying.
Way like he's the victim.
Steroids. This is why you shouldn't do them. Because now you gotta buy a new computer. Like, what did that do?
Respect my You should have stepped up and got Taylor out of here right when she did that to my wife. You don't respect me.
Look at his arms. I don't even hear what they just said. Look at his arms. Why does this turn me on? My therapist is gonna have so much to talk to me about.
Took my money and let me tell you something, dude. This is down the you. This place is down that I brought you on. Really? What the are you talking about?
I'm so jealous of these women that get to be in between them right now. Healing, not healed.
Are horrific. It's getting worse by the second.
Take care of this. Like, Call me. Financial.
Look at those veins popping out in his forehead. I could kiss it and make it better. Okay.
You want the bad side of me? Now you're gonna get it. Chill the out. You're a piece of
You notice he was just crying, and then it took like girls to hold him back for him to act like he was doing something. Now that is Jersey, baby. I love it. 10 out of 10. What do you guys think? Have you ever seen a fight break out at work, or have you ever witnessed a bar fight, or have you even been involved in one? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future ones. I put them out weekly. But if that's all, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm MikeMGTV, and you are fucking welcome. Goodbye.
Everybody screaming my name at the same time.